Lupita Nyong'o, Fan Bingbing, Diane Kruger, Edgar Ramirez, and Sebastian Stan. We were in London, so we would shoot all day, and then I would come home and I would Skype, because this was before Zoom. Skype was the thing. I would Skype with the dialect coach for Tammy Faye at 10 p.m. every night to try to get her voice in my head. And then after I shot Tammy Faye, I went a few months later to the desert in Morocco and shot John McDonough's film The Forgiven with Ray Fiennes. So very different, like an female action ensemble, Tammy Faye, and then I played this, I don't know what you describe her. She's, I guess, a privileged elitist who wants to like blow up her life. So it's very fun in this industry to have the opportunity to explore different parts of humanity. Thank you very much. C'è una domanda lì?
Buongiorno, sono Miriam Bendia di Aleph e guardando questo film ho a tratti amato e odiato Tammy, quindi volevo chiedere alla protagonista che cosa ha amato di più del suo personaggio e che cosa ha odiato di più.
What I loved most about Tammy was her openness. In all of my research, I guess when she was, that laughter she has, it's so close to like crying. So she was so open and so sensitive all the time. She had no boundaries, so she could really connect to someone. You'd find all these videos of her visiting women's prisons and holding women and crying together, and you know, she really connected to others. But see, that's a beautiful thing about life, because you can love and hate the same thing. So it's difficult to play a character who has no boundaries. Because then also when you're acting, you're just feeling so open all the time, so vulnerable, so exposed. It could be quite, after a while, you just want to like go and hide in a room and just eat chocolate ice cream and be by yourself. So I think that those are two things I both love and hated about playing her. She closed her eyes and prayed. What she would hear in her head, I believe she thought that was a spirit. And I have no judgment of that. Who am I to say whether that's yes or no? I mean, I'm not in someone's head. I'm not, you know, I'm not a judge. So I 100% believe that she was sincere in her faith and she felt a connection to that. And it was obsessive for her to want everyone to feel that, because for her it was love. Her going in, for me it was very important to show the scene in the church in the very beginning, because that really happened. Tammy's grew up in Pentecostal church, which is very conservative. You're not allowed to have makeup. And her father left the family. When that happened, Tammy became the embodiment of the shame of the first marriage. And that made her feel unloved and unworthy of life. And when she was able to go into church, she actually started speaking in tongues. I don't know if that's because the Spirit entered her, or I don't know if it's because she, for the first time, felt the embodiment of what it is to be looked at with love and acceptance and joy. And maybe they're the same thing. And wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? And I think what I was playing is, I believe that because Tammy knew what it was like to not feel it, she didn't want anyone else to feel that sadness and that loneliness. And so it became her mission that everyone feel the embodiment of love. There you go.
Domande? Qui?